Since I talked about Jon Favreau in November, I figured it was right to talk about his new movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu. And I do not think it's good. I pretty much just got back from seeing this, and I guess I didn't have very high expectations, but I didn't expect that this movie would be so dull. I mean, like, really, there are no character arcs at all for any of the major characters. Not Mando, definitely not Grogu. Actually, he has a little bit more to do. The driving force of this movie really doesn't happen till what feels like almost 40 minutes. And by then it just kind of like crawls until it's at the end. And like I said, there's no character motivation for any of the characters. The antagonists are not interesting. There's just really nothing going on in this movie. There's one bright spot, I'd say, where the Mandalorian is just straight up not in it for a while. And you kind of see Grogu living on his own and like having to survive and like deal with other characters. But it's just like this one probably 10-15 minute sequence in an otherwise pretty lame movie. Let's talk about the antagonists. There's a couple, and they all suck. There's the Imperial warlords, who are just, of course, like this pretty status quo, boring Star Wars Imperial characters. They're not really doing anything besides the norm. There's I don't even remember their names, but the Hutt twins, who are also exceptionally boring. And then there's this fucking bounty hunter guy who I don't even know the name of. He has like maybe 2 lines of the movie. At least the other characters, if they don't have character arcs or conflict, they at least have some kind of personality. And oh my god, this bounty hunter character has nothing going on. He looks cool. He's kind of like a Boba Fett situation where, you know, he looks cool, so that's all you need, really, right? Sigourney Weaver's in this, also doing nothing, pretty much. She's asleep at the wheel in terms of performance. I mean, it's not like she gets to do anything. It's not her fault. But, man, it's just like she just does not get any material to work with. She kind of goes like, man, you probably should do what I say. And then the Mandalorian's like, nah, I don't really want to. Martin Scorsese's in this for a couple minutes, and it's cute. It's fun. I think I maybe only liked it because it was Martin Scorsese. If it was somebody else, I'm like, I probably also would not enjoy his little section of the movie, even though it's very short. And then Jeremy Allen White, man, he just sounds so bored. He sounds like he's sending in his voice lines via iMessage voice notes.
They realized I'm not my father. I'm my own man, and I'm not afraid to fight for what I have, to earn it, to prove myself to everyone.
He plays Rada the Hutt from the 2003 Clone Wars movie, which is some of the only Clone Wars I've actually seen. That movie's not very good, although I have fond memories of it because I saw it when I was like, you know, probably 8. It's just like, man, I enjoyed this TV show for the first couple seasons. The first 2 seasons, I think, mostly work. But I don't know, man, watching the 3rd season and then watching this movie, I'm like, I just don't want to see these characters anymore. I don't want to see Grogu as a baby. He's been a baby the whole time. It's the same shtick that it has been since 2019, more or less. And I'm just getting tired of it. And The Mandalorian is just not developed at all since like season 2. He just hasn't gotten to do anything. And it's a bummer because I do like these characters and I wish I enjoyed this movie. I mean, yeah, it's the first Star Wars movie in 7 years. And I'm not that much of a Star Wars guy, but like, God, like the last one was pretty bad. Like, probably worse than this, but man, at least that one was memorable. Like when they say somehow Palpatine returned, like it's horrible. It's bad writing, it's bad direction, it's bad acting but man, I remember that, and I just don't think I'm gonna remember almost any of this movie. It's just completely forgettable, completely like they're every scene is just trying to get to the next beat. There's never any stakes in the story. It's just so frustrating to watch. Really, nothing happens, and like there's nothing at stake, and there's never anything. Like I never believe any of the characters will be in harm's way. They touch on no interesting ideas. It's like, man, why did you make this movie? Like, what is the goal of this movie other than to be a new Star Wars movie? Which I just don't understand that either, because you haven't put one out in 7 years. Why is it now suddenly a priority to put out a new movie? That what happened to the last 6 years of whatever? People are gonna say this movie is fun and harmless, but it's really like it's pretty drab. It's pretty uninspired. It's got nothing going on. It's just like, remember the Clone Wars? Remember Rebels? I haven't seen those shows, so I just really don't care. It's like, man, these movies used to be riffs on Kurosawa films. What happened? How have we gotten to the point where it's so self-referential? It's just so boring. And man, like, say what you will about most of the other Star Wars movies, but at least they have like characters with personalities who have conflicts within themselves and with others. There's nothing. That's enough of me ranting. This has been an extremely frustrating movie, and I don't recommend it. I don't recommend that you go see this. Even if you're a super big Star Wars fan, I just don't think this is going to be providing anything for you. Yeah, that's it. See ya.